Hey guys, so today I'll show you how you can turn trending news into Instagram carousel posts. So I'll show you how you can build a powerful automation that scrapes trending news, processes the content, and then transforms it into visually stunning Instagram posts. And the tools we'll be using SERP API to trending news, ScrapeNinja so we can extract article content, and then text parser to clean it up. And then we have some powerful tools like OpenAI and Bannerbear, so we can generate captions and visuals. So by the end of this video, you will see how this automation can save you hours of manual work. So before we get into details of each model, so let's go through a quick action so we can see a quick demo so we can see how this carousel post will be created. That's it. Nice. All right. So after Rust, this is not the most high quality or the output yet. And this is also my very first scenario. And there's always room to tweak it and refine it and build more complex high quality automation. But even at this stage, it's already fantastic, right? So with just a few improvement, we can make AI summarize articles better, enhance the visuals and create more engaging carousel posts that feel 100% professional. Okay, so let's go back to our scenario. I'll explain the first model. So we have SERP API here. So in this step, we are using SERP API, a tool that helps us pull structured data directly from Google search without needing to complex scraping techniques. Specifically in this scenario, we're using Google News search to gather trending topics and relevant to our niche. And this is useful for content creation because it allows us to find the latest and most relevant news and discover viral stories that can boost engagement and also ensure our Instagram carousel post is fresh and relevant. And also when the search is executed, the SERP API tool returns structured results that include headlines, article summaries, and URLs to the original news sources. That's useful for our next step, and also the publication date and source name. As you can see here, so usually when you go inside model, you give it a search query. We gave it AI trend, and then the results we got back were in this structure. So we have the title, and then you have the source that you gave the name where the source came from, and also we have the link URL that it's useful for our next step, and also the date. As you can see, it was just posted 2 days ago. Also, we'll see now the next step, ScrapeNinja. So in ScrapeNinja, in this step, we're using it it's a powerful web scraping tool to extract the full content of the article from the URL that SERP API gave us. Why this is so important? Because SERP API only provides a short preview of the news article, and usually just the headline and the short snippet, as you saw, and the source. So to create an engaging Instagram carousel post, we need more details. So how it works is just ScrapeNinja takes the URL. It takes the URL of the article that SERP API found, and then it extracts the main content of the article while ignoring all the ads, the pop-ups, and irrelevant sections. And you can see here, we go, and you can see all the basically all the scraping that our web tool did. And then we have the third step is a text parser, text parser. So it's HTML to text. What this step basically does is we're using it to process the raw article content that ScrapeNinja fetched. So the goal here is to filter out unnecessary text like ads, navigation menus, author bias, and footnotes, leaving us with just the important news content. So how this exactly works is it takes the full like article text from ScrapeNinja and it removes extra elements such as advertisements, irrelevant metadata, social media buttons, and definitely unwanted like HTML tags. So the result will be like this. You see, you see how clean this is right now, like compared to the previous step. So it only extracts only the headline, the main body text, and the key points that will be used in our Instagram carousel post, or basically in the next step with the OpenAI. So this step is crucial because we don't want to post an entire article. We need short, engaging, and easy to read text snippets for our Instagram audience. So once the text is processed and clean, it will be passed on to OpenAI, which will help us refine the content further and make it more engaging. So now that our text parser has cleaned up the article content, we need to transform it into a well-structured and engaging carousel post. So that's where OpenAI completion model comes in. At this step, we're using ChatGPT 4o to generate structured content for our Instagram carousel post. So the goal is to take the result from text parser and clean it up and turn it into something like short, engaging, and easy to consume. So you will see here like an system instruction that we basically, so how it works is OpenAI receives the cleaning text from the previous step, and then it summarizes the article into key takeaways and making sure each slide in the carousel delivers like clear and engaging information. Also, as we see here, like we need this OpenAI to output like for JSON format, so we can have each variable separated as like title. So we'll have basically seven variables, so we can map them later into our models. So summarize the article into key takeaways and make sure like each slide in the carousel delivers. So we have here short, like catchy title and like five engaging information. And then for each carousel slide, and also like an engaging caption that summarizes the article and includes relevant hashtags. And since this is like an AI generated post, we can like tweak it, we can tweak the prompt over time to improve the tone, clarity, and engagement levels of the text. And also here we gave it like, so make sure the summaries are different from each other. And also the article, we gave him like, look, make sure that you take it from text parser. And we gave him here, we mapped the variable like from here. And now it's time to generate like a visually appealing background for the text. So I thought like maybe I'll use DALL E3. So this is the way it comes in. So at this step, we're using DALL E3, OpenAI Advanced Image Generation Model, to create a clean and a professional looking background for each carousel slide. So since Instagram is a visual first platform, so we need an eye-catching and design that makes our text like easy to read. So I thought maybe I'll give it like a simple prompt so we can generate like a minimalistic background with light colors instead of just like going to a certain like a platform and just like uploading a random image. So maybe we'll just figure out like how we can make this background like just match every content. And this of course is just the first try. So as I told you, like we can tweak it further. So how DALL-E works in this scenario, it generates like a simple, aesthetically like pleasing background like you saw at the beginning. So like with soft light colors and subtle gradients. So the background avoids any excessive details. So we can have like a clear and suitable for text overlay. And the colors are chosen to be like universal and neutral, like sky blue, beige, white, light gray. So the text remains readable, like I said. And also the design is likely related to the news topic, so giving each slide a professional and cohesive feel. So this step ensures that the carousel looks polished and engaging, so making our post stand out on Instagram. And once the background is ready, we move like into the next step. Well, I'll show you later, which is Bannerbear. So this is where we combine the visuals and the text into final and ready to post carousel. Okay, so at this stage, our model Bannerbear, which is like his purpose, the purpose for this model is to generate like the final carousel image. So we're using Bannerbear like a powerful image automation tool to create our Instagram carousel slides. So how this Bannerbear works in this scenario, it takes the background image generated by DALL and applies it as the base layer. So basically here we put the image URL given us from the DALL-E. So it's given us like a URL you see from here. And now after this Bannerbear ticket, it overlays the text from OpenAPI. You see here, let's go back to you see another item, which is the title. We take the result title from OpenAI into the image and ensuring the readability and proper formatting. So each slide is generated individually using a preset template, which we'll see here. So this is the template. You actually go to the website, Bannerbear website, and they tell you like to create a template that you want to create your style from. So the style remains like consistent across all the carousel posts. So as you saw in this grammar result, so we have here the title, and here we have our short text, and the overlay, and in the background we have our image from DALL-E. So the final result, we have not high quality, but for now it's just normal quality, and an image that looks clean, professional, and Instagram ready. So now at this point, we can also tweak like the font style, size, alignment. We can tweak this template. It's still simple, but we can tweak it. We can position the text to fit like perfectly on the slide, background colors, and everything you want to tweak for a template. I think you can also use Canva. I still didn't use it yet, but you can still use Canva too. So I think that will be useful. But I was interested, like I was curious to use. I was curious to use this tool. This is new for me, so I was like, let me try it. So now that Bannerbear is generating our images, we need to ensure like the process runs smoothly without errors. And this is where we introduce a delay step and then an additional get image model. So basically this tool, so at this stage we face like a small issue, which is like Bannerbear like doesn't instantly return the final image URL when we create an image. Let me show you. So here, so you see like image URL is empty, but we don't want that. We actually need the image URL so we can paste it later into our carousel, like Instagram carousel model. So what this delay tool does, so we introduce like two key steps. So this system like takes a few seconds to process and generate the visual. So this tool have like a 10-second delay, which is like ensures that make.com waits for a new seconds before moving forward and giving Bannerbear enough time to generate the image. So without this delay, this scenario would move too fast and might try to fetch an image that it is not ready yet. So, and the next model is get image. So this is where actually we get in the image URL. So this step like retrieves the actual image URL once the processing is done. And it confirms that the image is fully generated before moving to the next step. And since we are creating a 5-slide carousel, we repeat this process for each slide. And this is why our scenario is a bit longer. So each step is necessary to ensure like an error-free automation. And I figured this out because create image doesn't give me the URL. And I needed to add like two models, which is the tool, the delay tool, and also to get an image. And also, I want to talk about the variables output from OpenAI variables, like for each slide. So let me show you. So when you try to create an image, you remember that our ChatGPT OpenAI model, in the result, it will give us the title and 5 carousel texts. So each carousel text is mapped inside one of the create image. So you will see that create image, we have 5 models, which will have five carousel text in each one of them. So what OpenAI gives us, so basically how this worked is OpenAI gives us a JSON output containing a title for the carousel and 5 carousel slide text and a caption for the Instagram post. So we map each carousel slide text into separate Bannerbear to create an image model. So we'll ensure like the first carousel text in slide 1, and then second carousel text in slide 2, and so on till like the last model with 5 carousel text in slide 5. And this structure, like mapping, ensures that each slide displays the correct text and the correct order, and resulting in a well-organized Instagram carousel post. And once all the images are generated and retrieved, we move into the final step, which is posting them into our Instagram. So before we move into the last model Instagram, I want to show you, before I forget, how you can map these inside this Bannerbear model. Wait, so this is an image. So in create image, so here we have 3 items. The first item, so you have 3 items. So you have the title, and you have the image carousel, and then you have the, so let's see. So the image, so you name the image. So how can you actually make that? So if you go to Bannerbear and you do edit template, you will see that you have 3 layers. So you have carousel and title and image. These layers, you have to map them exactly how they are written here inside your make.com. So an image here, this is actually represent this background image, which is basically what you're supposed to do is name your, so this is the template. It's called carousel. So if you go back here, you will see that your template called carousel. So basically when you connect to your, you have a connection to your Bannerbear API, they will give you to choose from your template UID to choose the right template that you formatted. And then from there, item 1, you will choose image, and then you will map it from your DALL image URL that DALL gave you. And then in the second item, you will take the title. So the title is the title that is the variable that ChatGPT model gave you. And the last item is the third item, which is our carousel. So the carousel text that ChatGPT gave you, you have to map it here. And you have to do that in each model. So this is the 5th one. But before that, it was the 4th and the 3rd and the 2nd and the 1st. So this is how it works. And our last model, which is the carousel Instagram, basically you just have to connect your Instagram, and then they gave you like what media type you want. This and our situation, we have image, so we select the image, and then basically in get an image. So in each step, we get a result, which is this one, image URL, and then from all the 5 models, you just have to place them here and you map them. So you basically have to generate 5 items, which is your 5 carousels. And that's it. And at the end, your caption that was generated from ChatGPT, you just map it here to it. And just like that, we have a fully automated Instagram carousel post is now live. So we took trending news, summarized it with AI, designed custom images, and posted it into Instagram, all without like manual work. Of course, the manual work is just at the beginning, and then after that, you can just like come back, click the button, and you have a carousel post you can create 4 or 5 days a day. But also, let's not forget that we have a limit with the Bannerbear, and we have a limit with our API. So each time I think you have like 5 to 6 carousel posts, maybe even less. But then after that, you have to create a new account and generate a new API, and you can go from there. But also you can tweak it to see another model that generated another template. We can see that in the future. But this is just the beginning, and this automation can be made even more advanced with a few key improvements, like better content optimization. We can refine the AI prompt to make the text even more engaging and social media friendly. We can make a dynamic templates instead of just one static design like we saw in the beginning of the video. We can create like multiple like templates and let the automation randomly choose one for the variety and the best one that match it. And hashtag optimization, we can like suggest like tools to auto generate the best hashtag for reach and engagement. But also like multi-platform posting. So why not like just stop Instagram? Why just stop on Instagram, right? So we tweak it to post on LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook. And yeah, we can also like, instead of static backgrounds, we can refine like DALL prompts to generate images that are like more aligned with the news topic. Or even we can have like a storage or like a database for a bunch of images, and we can like classify them based on our like topic. And yeah, this was my first attempt at building such like an automated content creation system. And while it's like already powerful, there's always room for improvement. So if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to stick around for the next video where I'll be tweaking and improving this workflow even further. So let me know in the comments, what would you add to this automation? How can you tweak it for like